Hello everyone, welcome to this spoken English class. And today the new lesson that I would like to introduce you is the future perfect continuous tense. But before we start learning this, let me give you one very important tips, particularly in terms of comparison using in English, comparatives and superlatives. So in this, we should know how to use it accurately. I have some pictures put up here. Have a look. Here, let us see few examples from here. Keep in mind, in doing this, either in speaking or in writing, syllable. Syllable again plays a vital role. Okay? All the single syllable will have just adding er. Okay, and for the comparative, for the superlative, you have to add est. Okay? But whereas for the two syllable, okay, double syllable, there are two. If the word or adjectives word ends with y, then we don't use more. Rather, we say pretty, for example, prettier, prettiest, right? Lazy and with y, right? So for that, lazier, laziest. Okay, keep this in mind. Let us see once more the single syllable examples here: black, blacker, blackest. Okay? Or we have here clever, cleverer, cleverest. So although this is two syllable, but still this way it works. And again here, any words that ends with any words that is where ends with e, but where that letter is silent. For that we remove e, in the place of e we add er. Right? Nice, late, you. These all words letters are silent. So we add er. It's a nicer, nice, nicer for comparative, superlative, nicest. So that way it works. Now a few more things here: hot, hotter, hottest. The last one paragraph, the last paragraph. Have a look here. Uh, any words that ends without ends, okay, ends with yer or wle. This all we have to use more. Okay, so difficult ends with lg, right? So for that we have to use more difficult. Okay, there are two syllables, difficult, right? Careful, although it's a two syllable, but still use as more. Okay, because it ends with ul, not le or ow or er or y. Okay, so handsome. So more handsome, most handsome. And keep in mind, this is as far as for the two syllable or double syllables is concerned. But whereas more than two syllables, like three syllables or four or five, all have to do with more. Okay, more for the comparative, most for the handsome. For example, beautiful is the three syllables. We use more beautiful for comparative in comparative and most beautiful. And when you compare, when I say he is taller than him, okay, so for that we use a comparative, and superlative we don't use than. So I think this exercise will help you to understand much better. Okay, let me just try three. Okay, first, Tom is, okay, faster than Dave. John is taller than me. Barry is the, okay, is the noisiest. See, noisiest because it ends with y and no then there. So for that you have to use superlative. Okay. We have some more. Okay, here now we come to new lesson. Okay, future perfect continuous tense. Will plus have plus been plus ing form. Okay, so the definition for this future perfect continuous is nothing but is all the action that is going to that is going to take place on the ongoing action. How long does it take? Okay, that duration, how total hours or the months or years. So for that we use the time reference for or since. So that is all the future perfect continuous will do that. Okay, so let us see some examples here. On Sunday we will have been living in this house for 5 years. Hope it is clear to you too. we will have been here. So on some Saturday, let us say this coming Saturday is where they will start living, and then and from then on they will live for 5 years. So total number of the years is mentioned here. And so let me try. Okay, she will have been working since Friday. So this will also we do for the future perfect continuous. Hope you got of this future perfect continuous. So okay, here we have exercise. Then let me try 3 again. Yes, she. Okay. Second one, she will have been reading books since morning. He will not have been traveling. That is negative. We will have been singing. I will not have been writing an essay for 1 hour. So keep trying for the rest. So that's how for future perfect continuous. Now we come to recapitulation of future tense. There are 4 parts in this. First is future simple or simple future tense. So helping verb is I will or shall be plus verb. So I will come to school tomorrow, for example. So that is a kind of prediction. That is kind of just you're saying maybe or not, but you just say so. But for this, okay, in second future continuous tense, I will plus be plus ing form. Okay. So in this, if you are confirming for any plan, whether celebrations or attending wedding or attending any occasions, confirming for the plan, for that you use future continuous. So I will be attending his marriage next week or next Friday. So there is one. Future perfect tense, I will have plus past participle. It is right from now. Okay, let us say it has to do with the completions actually. So for example, by the time I reach 30 years old, I will have traveled to Europe countries. In a sense, when I reach 30 years, by the time of that 30 years, I will have already traveled. That's what it is. It is not I will travel. Okay. So in the sense of completions, this is a future perfect tense to speak. Future perfect continuous is again I will plus have plus be plus be. Okay, verb ing form. So again, as we have just learned that use for and since, okay, because it is focusing on the future, but on the future that particular time where that actions will continue, okay, on progress. But how long that duration will take place, that showing of that hours together, years together, is all about future perfect continuous, or in the sense future perfect continuous will work on for that. So there are 4 parts in this future tense, and also we learn about asking and telling time in English. So how do you have you got the time, please? What is the time now? So don't say 9:30 or 9:15. Rather you say 9:30 or 9:15. Question tag. Keep in mind, always start with subject, and if the sentence is positive, then question tag should be negative. If the sentence is negative, then the question tag should be positive. So let us say you are coming tomorrow. For that, question tag will be aren't you? You are not coming tomorrow, are you? So that way it works for the question tags. So adverbs usage, we have already learned from this even too, that I often, okay, usually, normally, and let us say never. Okay, there are many of adverbs. So in that, if it is you are using I and using this adverb, then I always come for work in the evening. Okay, but if you are using it with helping verbs, let us say is, are, am, are. Okay, that used as like I am never ill or I am never. Okay, so that way we use I am, where is the helping verb should come before the adverbs. Comparative and superlative adjectives. Okay, adjectives that we have learned: big, bigger, biggest. Okay, so these all are very important in day-to-day English or conversations. Okay, so keep practicing it, using it, and hope you have learned something at least from this. Thank you.